fans, welcome to the match reaction to Inverness 1, Dunfermline 0. Obviously it's a really long journey to take and the team never really turned up. Performance was lacking any real attacking intent. We never really troubled the goalie that much. When we did, we got through once with Callum Smith and he dragged the shot well wide. Had an attempt for, I think it was Aaron Splay, and it was passed into the goalie's hands, and late on with Joe Cardle, when he eventually came on, he had a shot that was saved by the goalie as well. But apart from that, there wasn't really any real opportunities in the game. It wasn't an impressive performance at all. It didn't feel like we were ever really in the game, and Inverness didn't look like they actually had to get out of second gear to beat us really. We didn't deserve anything from the game today. It was definitely the right result. It's not even one of them games where you can say that both teams were kind of average, so a point should have been fair. We just weren't at the races at all. So it was really disappointing really. Obviously we could have went top of the league today if, well, St Mirren did draw with Morton, so we could have went top of the league if we'd won the game, but there never really seemed to be the incentive there in the actual team's performance that would have happened. So yeah, it's disappointing. Obviously we've got Falkirk away next week, which is never a good place for us. We never seem to win there. The fact that Falkirk haven't won yet under Paul Hartley, it's the perfect game for him to get his first win, and I don't want to be Mr. Negative and say that we're not going to win the game, but due to recent performances there, you can only really go down the way of we're going to get beat or we're not going to get much of a result or even a performance. Obviously it's a game that we hope that we can get a good performance in, because at the end of the day it's the last game for 2 weeks and surely you'd want to send us out on a high. The day was just really disappointing. The team just lacked a lot of, as I said, attacking intent, and the defence was shaky basically all game, and we ended up putting Lee Ashcroft up front, which was the first time that's ever happened in Alan Johnson's tenure. I think that we've had to throw a defender up front just because we were that desperate to get something from the game. A lot of people were saying that Jason Talbot was man of the match. I would give it to Sean Murdoch just simply because he made 3 good saves that kept us in the game, and if they hadn't have been made then it would have been far worse for us. It could have been 2 or 3-0 at least. Jason Talbot was at fault for the first goal. If you stop the problem at source then the goal doesn't come, and it came down the left hand side with Mulroney kind of turning them inside out and putting a low hard cross in and Bell at the back post. Of course, once the cross gets put in, the centre halves are meant to be there to deal with it, and they didn't either. So it was bad defending on everybody's part really. It was an identical goal to what they scored against Dundee United last week, so if they've been watching clips of Inverness and how they've been playing, then they should have known that that was part of their game. Connor Bell is a bit like what Andy Gagan was in the promotion season for us, and what he was kind of like all through his Parr's tenure, where he would be breaking in to the box late on to try and get on the end of stuff, and that's exactly what he did for the goal. Nothing really went right for us at all today, and it was, as I said, very disappointing. But of course the subs are a talking point. I've said this in previous videos before, I always feel like Declan McManus should be in the team. I feel like he offers something that our other strikers don't. Albeit he didn't have a great game when he came on, but he did offer more than what we've been offering in the 70 minutes previous. It doesn't seem like Nicky Clark will ever be dropped, but I do feel that Declan McManus should be in the team. I don't really know what he was dropped for in the first place. It was kind of just like, well, we need to put in Aird on the left wing against Livingston last week, and we need to sacrifice one striker, and we just sacrificed Declan McManus just based on nothing really, because he didn't have a horrendous game at Queen of the South, and albeit he's not scored many goals either, but we need to have him in the team just because he's work rate, and as I said, he offers something that our other strikers don't, and I just hope that he's in the team next week. And whether that be for Smith or Clark, I'm not entirely sure. Of course he doesn't seem to ever want to drop Clark, but here's hoping that next week it can be different to previous games at the Falkirk Stadium. It's never looked great for us there, but obviously we've not got a game the week after because the Morton game at home has been postponed. Hopefully we can go away for a 2-week break on a high and then get back and go to Hampden in the Scottish Cup against Queen's Park. But as I said, it was poor today, and all we can hope is that the team bounce back from it, because we've had to bounce back quite a lot recently, and it does look like we're going to end up being more playoff contenders than actual pushing for the title. There's a lot of similar teams in this league, but we just seem to be faltering at the wrong times, and we can never really, we've not got great away form at the moment, and especially against teams that, the bigger teams, the supposed bigger teams in the league, we can never really perform against them. and considering we've got Falkirk, Dundee United and St Mirren in this quarter coming up away from home, it's not looking too great at the moment. As I said, hopefully it can change next week. I'll see you during the week probably I'll see you for 120 each during the week, and then the match preview again for Falkirk away. So thanks for watching the video. If you were at Inverness, I hope you had a decent enough day despite the result. Cheers for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys.